Hey there! Today we are going to talk about something super important for any law student, LinkedIn. But we're going way beyond just having a profile. We're going to talk about how to turn it from a boring old resume into a career story that actually gets you noticed. Let's jump right in.
So let me start with a question for you, and be honest. Is your LinkedIn profile just a copy-paste of your resume? If you're nodding your head right now, don't worry, you're not alone. But you are missing out on a huge opportunity, and we're about to fix that.
You see, there's a fundamental difference here. Your resume, that's all about the past. It's a static document, just a collection of factoids and bullet points about what you did. But your LinkedIn profile, that's a whole different beast. It should be a living, breathing story about who you are, your past, your present, and even a glimpse into your future. It's a narrative, not just a list.
So we really need to change how we think about this. LinkedIn is not just a digital resume holder. No, it is your single most powerful tool for building your personal brand. It's the place where you show the world not just what you've done, but who you are and where you're headed. I love this quote from branding expert Mark Helpert. He says, "You want to perfect it in your own voice. You are telling your career story to date." That's the key right there, your own voice. This isn't about sounding like some generic corporate robot. It's about being authentic and telling your unique story.
And here's a powerful way to think about it. Imagine your LinkedIn profile is a presentation you're giving to a board of directors. Every single person who looks at it, a recruiter, a partner, a potential client, they're on that board and they're evaluating you. They're judging your expertise and your value. So you can't just wing it, right? You have to be smart, you have to be relevant, and you have to be articulate.
Okay, so how do we actually do this? How do you build this compelling story? Well, it all starts with a really simple but incredibly powerful idea from Simon Sinek's Golden Circle. It starts with your why.
So look at this. Most people, and most companies for that matter, communicate from the outside in. They start with what they do. But the most inspiring, the most influential people, they do the exact opposite. They start from the inside out. They start with why they do what they do, their purpose, their belief. And that's exactly how we need to build your profile.
And why is this so important? Well, let's be blunt about it. As our source material says, no one wants to hire somebody who's boring. It's just true. Facts and bullet points might engage someone's mind for a second, but your why, your passion, your story, that connects with their heart. And that emotional connection is what makes you unforgettable. All right, so now that we've got our why front and center, let's talk about how to actually craft the narrative that pulls it all together, connecting all the dots of your journey so far. Think about your career as a timeline. It's not just a random collection of jobs and experiences. Your past, that's what gave you your foundational skills and values. Your present, that's where you're applying and sharpening those skills. And all of that sets you up for the future, where you can command those capabilities to create amazing new opportunities. Your LinkedIn profile has to tell that whole cohesive story. And what's the goal of all this storytelling? It's pretty simple, actually. You're not here to just be average. You're here to be, and I love this term from the source material, amazinger than the competition. It's a funny word, but it gets the point across. Your story is what makes you stand out. It's what makes you the obvious choice. Okay, enough with the philosophy, right? Let's get practical. It's time for the actionable blueprint. We're going to break down exactly how you build out your profile section by section. First up, the single most important piece of real estate on your entire profile, your headline. This is way more than just your job title. It's your personal elevator pitch. And you have to remember, it follows you everywhere on LinkedIn, every time you comment, post, or connect. And you don't have a lot of room to work with. You get just 220 characters, and that includes spaces. That's it. That's all you get to make a powerful first impression. So every single character has to count. It forces you to be crystal clear. So what makes a killer headline? Rule number 1, don't just put your title. Partner at XYZ LLP. Tells me basically nothing. Instead, describe what you do and who you help. Use keywords for your specialty so people can actually find you in a search. The goal is to make it so interesting that people just have to click on your profile to learn more. Next up, the experience section. And this is not, I repeat, not the place to just copy and paste from your resume. This is where you bring those boring bullet points to life. Use full sentences. Use the word I. Tell the story behind the achievement. Explain the context, the challenge, and the result. Make it a mini story. All right, so your profile's looking sharp. The story is there. But you're not done yet. A great profile is just the beginning. Now we have to move from the profile itself to the people on the platform.
You've probably heard this before, but it's truer than ever on LinkedIn. Your network is your net worth. But listen, this is not about collecting connections like they're Pokemon cards. This is about quality, not quantity. You want to build a strategic network of people who can actually contribute to your career, and just as importantly, who you can contribute to as well. And here's the easy way to do it right. Step 1, never, ever, ever use that generic boilerplate "I'd like to connect" message. Just don't. Step 2, always add a personal note. Step 3, remind them how you know them or give a specific reason why you want to connect. And step 4, and this is a great one, mention something you admire about their work or how you might be able to help them. It takes 30 extra seconds and it makes all the difference in the world.
So let's end on this thought. Whether you're paying attention to it or not, your LinkedIn profile is telling a story about you to the entire professional world. The only real question is, are you going to be the one writing it? When you take control of that narrative, you stop being just another name in the pile, and you become the author of your own career.